Hello, welcome to Saturday Afternoon Adventures. I'm your host, Robot Spacer. Unsecret Crush will be joining me in a moment. She is currently preparing a beverage. I am just super behind today. I was up far too late working, and then I spent all morning shopping for anime figures for my wife. But I think I'm all ready to go here. Hello, Yuki. Welcome. Good to see you. So we left off in the swamp here. I'm gonna peek at the map. Okay, so that's what I was thinking. We still have quite a bit of swamp to explore. We know somewhere in here there's a swamp witch that's, well, we're assuming the swamp witch is somewhere in this swamp. Seems like a pretty safe assumption. The swamp witch, of course, stole the horn of a unicorn that we met in the first area in Daventry. I'm not sure what else we're going to find here, but we'll have to find out. I'm also slightly concerned about the continuing combat difficulty of the game. I managed reasonably okay last week, but it's certainly getting a bit trickier as we go on. And if it keeps getting harder and harder, I'm a little worried. But hopefully I'll do okay. I'm just consulting my checklist of notes here. I actually don't have a lot left. There's a couple things from the Dimension of Death that I don't know if they're just kind of vague clues towards something that I didn't realize they were for or what, but I feel like we accomplished everything there. Of course, very early in the list, we have Swamp Witch stole Unicorn's Horn. And then again, our Spell of Might that someday we'll get some ingredients for. Giant Gold Mushroom, Blue Adamant, Basilisk Tongue, and a Lightning Bolt. We still don't have any of those things.
Did I hear you say that you were late because of shopping for anime figures for your wife?
Yeah.
That's not entirely true. There was also the part where you had to troubleshoot why your keyboard suddenly stopped working.
Oh, sure. I mean, I was just summarizing. I feel like that was a significant chunk of my afternoon was shopping for anime figures. Also, to be clear, this was my own choice. I am not blaming this on my wife.
Oh, no, I do not mean to imply that. I just wanted to share the other part of the morning.
Yeah, I don't know what the deal is. I feel like we have a monitor that is also like a USB hub, and we have a few things connected to that. And it seems like it's a little weird sometimes. This morning, the keyboard wouldn't work.
I was mid-sentence, typing mid-sentence, and suddenly the keyboard just stopped responding.
Right, which we've never had any troubles like, out of nowhere like that. Previous troubles have been like after swapping things around between computers. Hello, Culinary. Great to see you. Hope you're doing well. But this was extra weird. Eventually, I unplugged the monitor itself and plugged it back in. Just unplugging and replugging in the keyboard didn't work. The really weird thing is that it showed up on the computer as being connected. It showed up as having all the power it required, and none of that info was any different after fixing the problem. So very weird. Technology could be better sometimes, but we all make do, I guess. I think we're ready to just get on into it. So, whoops. I'm wondering what area we want to explore first. There's this area back here, which has a bunch of these tree guys.
Legally distinct ents.
I guess they're all evil.
Okay. Oh, I remember now the teeth trees.
Yeah, the teeth trees, exactly. I did find, shoot, what did I? Oh yeah, this very nice bow I have. We got back behind those guys. Swamp time, yes. I hope we find Shrek somewhere in here. We can only hope. So I guess I'm just gonna continue exploring wherever I happen to go, and we'll probably have to come back to this platform a lot. Just because of healing items. I'm trying to remember. Okay, there we go. So we currently have 6 mushrooms. We have 1 potion that will give almost a full heal, I think. But then, like, these middle healing items are like the most useful ones, but we currently have none. So I need to be careful and come back here often. This pump will give me infinite health refills. So, hey, David Alexander, good to see you. Yuki says, sadly, I have to leave early today. Miss Rona finally caught up to me, so I don't feel so good. I am sorry to hear that. I hope you have a quick recovery. And definitely take care of yourself until you're feeling better. Get lots of rest and stuff. Okay. So I think I'm going to start off. I just want to see if I've fully explored this little corner with the evil Ents. I don't think I quite went all around to make sure we had mapped the edges. But now that I'm going through here, I think we probably did get everything. Oh, that was close. Fortunately, these guys are pretty easy to avoid as long as you don't get too close to them. Like, they just have a small radius where they'll, their little limbs will come out of the swamp and get you. But they don't move at all. Okay. So that's that whole area. I wish it was a little bit easier to tell, like, this blurry line is the edge of the swamp, whereas these harder, more well-defined lines are like the edges of what we've mapped out. Like areas like this, it gets a little hard to tell if we've explored everything there. Also, it's a shame we can't eat these giant mushrooms. Then we'd be doing real good on health.
Oh, yeah, yeah. That would, like, give you bonus health, wouldn't it?
Right. Oh, there's a guy here.
Can I share an entirely unrelated anecdote I just spontaneously remembered while I was making my tea in the kitchen?
Please do.
I think this was the sort of Instagram or tweet type post that was originally a screenshot of a Tumblr post. But it was a person who had presumably attained a number of adulthood years before they realized that people were making tea with hot water because that's how you make tea.
What?
Like, I can't remember the exact structure of how this worked, but basically somebody said something about making tea, and they always thought that people just used hot water to make their tea if they were impatient.
Oh, wild!
Yeah, they thought you just put a tea bag in, I guess, room temperature water, and they never understood what the big deal about tea was until they realized, oh, you use hot water for a reason.
Fascinating. Well, at least they know now. Yuki, thank you so much for that Prime sub.
Nice.
I appreciate it greatly. Yeah, I always forget. A lot of streamers will remind folks that, you know, if they have a Prime subscription, which, you know, is part of Amazon Prime, which many people have, you get a free Twitch subscription you can use on any channel. Obviously, lots of people know about that, but I think some people don't. So that is a good reminder.
I think we forget about it because we don't have Amazon Prime.
Right.
Most of the time. I think we do. We turn it on occasionally if there seems like a reason for it, but generally we try to live an Amazon free life, which is ironic now since we're Twitch streamers.
Yeah. Oh no, it's the bad stuff. Oh no.
No, not the bad stuff.
I kind of forgot about this. There's this different green stuff.
Oh, that's very subtle.
That you will lose health very quickly going through. Wait, is that a... What is that? Is that a dead guy? I think that's part of a dead guy. Okay.
Yes.
I have very little health now, so I need to go back and refill.
Oh no, Yuki, I just saw that you got Miss Rona visiting, and I'm very sorry to hear that. I think I was in the kitchen when that came up before.
Yeah. That was close. Oh no! Oh no! The swamp got me. I was worried I was gonna die there. Oh, there's something shooting at me too. This swamp is so dangerous.
Yes, the swamp is full of peril.
Okay. Again, I do appreciate that there are a finite number of enemies in this game. I assume that continues to be true. So at least as I'm clearing out guys here, there will be less to deal with.
Right.
Do not want to switch weapons. The bow here is definitely the way to go in the swamp. Yuki said it was kind of inevitable in my country. We currently barely have any rules, so I must have caught it while grocery shopping.
Yeah, that's different.
Yeah, in the U.S., there are very few restrictions at this point. It's kind of like, you know, people that want to wear masks and stay away from other people can do that, and that's kind of the best you can do. Which I think is unfortunate.
It's a big old bummer.
He's gonna burp soon, I know it.
Slurp, slurp. Slurp, slurp, slurp.
No burp. I'm shocked. There must be some element of randomness.
I was gonna say, does it only do that on a certain water source?
That's a good question. Maybe it's only happened in the fountain. No, I think it happened in the pool in the Dimension of Death also.
Okay.
Yeah, we've been continuing to wear masks also, at least when we're around people we don't know. Anytime we're doing shopping or stuff like that. But yeah, it's definitely less effective if very few other people are doing it. Okay.
I think I found the Tumblr post that is the origin of the anecdote I was just telling you. I can also not share this right now if I have taken up too much of the stream time talking about tea.
Oh.
What's wrong? What's happening?
New friend?
New friend? Oh, tree friend?
Tree friend?
Hail, Connor of Daventry.
Oh, they know
Came
me.
you to know of me?
I am the Oracle of the Tree. I know all. I speak seldom.
Why seldom?
My prophecies are only for those deserving.
Tell me, O tree, am I deserving?
Thou art, but only for the gift of a gold piece.
Verily. A tree has no use for gold.
He is more noble that deserves than he that receives benefits.
All right, 'tis fair.
Fascinating. I'm gonna turn up the volume a little bit. Actually, let's first off do a save while I'm in here. Hey, Junior Skeg, welcome. Good to see you. And then, oh, I clicked just below what I meant to click.
Oops.
It's fine. Don't worry about it. Geez, we already have the music down a fair bit. I just wanted to...
The soundtrack cannot be contained.
Yeah. Okay. Good news. Playing the intro did not, like, reset the game or anything. Okay, so we have a gold... How do we use a gold piece?
Wise tree, would you perchance tell me again the cost of each prophecy?
1 gold piece.
Aye, thank you.
So I can get multiple prophecies? I've got enough for 1,290 prophecies.
Dang.
1 gold coin, sir.
Where the mask once sat, now doth sit a pretender.
Oh no. Tell me more?
Deeds are fruits. Words are but leaves.
All right. Sure.
Strength and righteousness grow stronger by being tried.
These feel like little fortune cookie fortunes. I'm a little unimpressed by your prophecies, Great Tree. I think you could do better. They don't seem that personalized, even.
Where the sinner cannot come, he shall send.
That sounds like a personal problem. Thank you for not making me explain that.
No questions. Hey, Jabberwocky. I spent quite a few gold pieces on this oracle and did not get a duplicate message. I wonder how many were recorded. That's fascinating. I'm also curious, like, I keep getting a little bit of experience each time.
Neat.
He that doeth evil abhorreth the light.
I mean, yeah, that's just obvious.
Sure.
We all know that.
He who coveted all hath now brought on sin.
Shoot. I hope coveting anime figures is okay.
Thou shalt go. Thou shalt return. Never shalt thou perish.
Okay.
The mask shall deliver victory unto the hand of the righteous.
There was a sound at the end of that was different. Also, was this little plant here before? Yeah, I gotta be honest, I think I'm getting scammed also, but I am getting experience, which I like, and I'm also close to leveling up, so I feel like I'm gonna keep going. We got a lot of cash
here.
here.
You got a lot of gold coins.
I have barely spent anything in this game so far.
The father of demons and abominations before the altar stands.
Excuse me?
Well, that sounds bad.
He that would enter into a higher realm must have a good key.
Oh, well, sure. We all know that. That's just adventure gaming.
I would also make up some vaguely philosophical sounding shit in exchange for $1.
Yeah, I think a lot of people would. It's a pretty good deal if you can get it.
The virtue of the golden ladle is within you.
The golden
It shall
ladle?
purge the poison and restore the purity.
That sounds like an actual thing in the game.
That sounds useful.
I'm just going to write the virtue of the golden ladle is within you. He said something about poison, right?
I already forgot.
Just, that sounds like it might be an item that will help me with the more toxic parts of the swamp.
Mm-hmm. All I can remember is the virtue of the golden ladle.
Let's keep going.
That is all.
Oh!
Honor of Daventry. I speak no more.
Okay. Well, thanks. I'm curious. Yeah, I don't think he took a coin for that last one.
He's like, I'm all tapped out of wise sayings. Leave me alone.
I get the sense that what he said was a bunch of hogwash. Yeah, like, very little of it seemed directly actionable. I'm going to save again just in case I die, so I don't have to go through all those to get my experience points again. Oops. There we go. Okay. So, where to next? I guess I'm inclined to, like, down here I think is where I hit the bad green swamp, but I'm inclined to try to explore as much as we can in the southern area first. So let's head back that way. Okay, so there's more bad swamp. I guess there's patches of it all over, but in this direction there's like... There's that structure, some sort of build... God! I didn't even touch it. I just got somewhat close-ish to it. I thought I could safely grab that mushroom. There's a lot of the bad swamp over there, and then that building, which I assume will have to get, I guess, the golden ladle? Or something to get over there safely. Is this a tower? Oh, I see. Sort of a tower. Oh no. Oh no. I don't like this. I was worried this was going to happen again. I'm trying to remember if... No, I think I had one crash that was in the Dimension of Death. Yeah, I don't know. At least, fingers crossed, it is not happening super often, so we can just kind of deal with it. It seems kind of random-ish.
Gotta make sure you're saving often, I suppose.
Yeah. Jabberwocky said, that's funny. I literally needed to give the tree one more coin to reach the end of his messages. Okay. Like, I really don't know what I can do about those crashes. I could, you know, attempt a fresh install of Windows between streams or something, but I'm a little skeptical that would do much other than waste my time. Man, they can really take out a lot of health pretty quickly. I guess it's mostly the swamp pulling me down here that's getting me. Oh, I'm so close to leveling up. Come on. Yes! Okay. I'm going to save since we got a health refill there. Is this the way I was going when it crashed, or? No, I think we're in a different spot now. Oh wait, no, this is it. Okay. I don't think there's much we can do over there until we can deal with the bad swamp, so I'm just gonna avoid it. Like, it seems like the crashes have not been anything to do with, like, certain areas or anything like that. But... man, this bow is great. Come on, die. There we go. Oh. What's this place? Multiple buildings. Hey, Silver.
Hey, Silver.
Here, but also playing a game of Gloomhaven. I'm excited to see dealing with this area. Good to see you. I am excited to catch up on your streams of the fall too. We watched the Wednesday stream on Thursday, but have not caught up with yesterday's stream yet. There were some interesting developments in the game, and I'm curious how the rest of it plays out. I assume you were able to finish it? Oh, we got some swamp folks here that have been turned to stone.
Swamp friends.
Ooh, is that armor?
Well, they don't need it.
Excellent. These chainmail gloves will prove useful indeed.
That got us an extra point of protection.
Cool.
I value freedom from this evil imprisonment. I shall not stop until this madness is destroyed.
Oh, I value. I thought you said I value. Like, I don't know. I don't know how to articulate the distinction between those two phrases in a way, especially that the captions will pick up.
Silver said, yes, finished last night. Really enjoyed it. Nice. Got a chest here.
I trust these poor people will understand my need for their gold.
I'm sure.
But now they can't pay the swamp prophecy tree.
Yeah.
You're hogging all the wisdom, Connor.
Okay, there we go. Alright, they had like maybe $50.
That's even worse. They only had $50 and you took it.
They're stone. It's a small price to pay for getting turned back into living, breathing humans again.
You tell yourself that, Connor.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh?
Hopefully our sword can deal with these wooden boards here. Last time we encountered wooden boards, I think we required an axe to get through them. Okay. Huh. I just got swamp sound effects walking around on this wooden floor.
Maybe it's wet.
I suppose it could be.
I trust these poor people will understand my need for their gold.
I wish... Okay, we got another 50 bucks or so. I can't figure out any way to open this top bar without putting away my weapon. What is this? Oh.
I bring with me a hearing horn.
Okay.
A who?
You know, a hearing horn.
Okay.
Your normal, fantasy hearing aid.
I mean, I'm familiar with this as a concept from, like, really old-timey cartoons of, like, a very aged person holding up a...
Or King's Quest V.
That also. Well, that was a seashell.
Yeah, that was a seashell, but, like, you know, same concept, right?
Hey, good night, Yuki Moonlight.
Good night, and I hope you're feeling better soon. Take care.
I trust these poor people will understand my need for their gold.
You just keep telling yourself that. Yeah, got a pretty good chunk of change in total there.
Have you had any reason to use gold until you met the prophecy tree?
So far, we've given 1 or 2 alms to the poor in the church in Daventry. We gave, I don't know, maybe 10 to 15 bucks to a tree. And I think soonish we will finally have the opportunity to purchase some more notable items. Whenever we get to the underground, like, dwarf mine area.
Tis empty.
Okay, I don't know what I accidentally clicked on. I was just looking. I think these are just ceiling beams. I thought for a second there might be something notable up above. Okay. Oh. I saw this little skull icon. These skull icons, there's another one up here, seem to be noting where the bad poison swamp areas are. Steal from the stern to tone, turn to stone, give to the poor. Yes, exactly. Oh. Bad guy over here. I was just thinking, I wish I knew what these enemies are called, and then I remembered it's actually in the manual. Let's look it up. I should have a PDF copy of my manual here. There's a list of, as far as I can tell, literally every enemy in the game. I think these are... Oh, these are swamp fiends. Swamp fiends appear to be genetically related to Spriggans. Okay, I was thinking they looked a little similar. Spriggans are the similar-looking guys that were walking around Daventry. They are fairly slow and dumb creatures, but pack a terrible blow with their clubs of wood. Watch out for these guys. They often run in packs. Oh, okay. We also have, apparently when we get eaten a little bit by the swamp, that's actually a bubble monster.
Huh.
I was wondering if the bubbles... I had noticed them before, but it kind of seemed like the spots where I've seen bubbles were not necessarily the spots where something hurts us.
Right.
But maybe I'm wrong. It is unknown exactly what these creatures are. They live under the water in the swamp and seem to be some kind of tentacled creature. They strike with little warning, often dragging their victim under the murky waters. Watch and listen carefully for bubbles. So that makes me wonder if we can actually kill them. Like maybe if we shoot the bubbles. I keep trying to hit this guy when he walks by, but... and then we have mandragora trees, which are the teeth trees or evil ents. Mandragora trees are powerful opponents. Their strong roots block Connor's path to the heart of the beast. Oh. While chopping away at a root may open a path For attack, the creatures can spawn a new root quickly. Take advantage when a root dies to move in and attack at the trunk. Ranged weapons are completely useless against these creatures. Okay.
What did you say about a heart of the beast?
Yeah.
Is that your goal here?
I think what they're saying is there's roots around them that you have to take out and then get closer to it.
Oh, okay.
And then you can attack, the main body of the enemy.
For some reason, I was interpreting like they block you from the heart of the beast as like the heart of the beast is your ultimate goal in this area. Not that this is a fanciful way of describing how they're hard to kill.
Right. What are the leg things? Are you talking about... There's one area with little guys that come up that seem to be friendly. That's the best I can think of for what you're referring to. This seems to specifically be a list of enemies. Scavengers. The guys with 4 legs. That's what you mean. Those are called scavenger slimes. These creatures can be found only in the swamp. It spits a poisonous glob of sludge. Be careful with these guys, as they are fast and skittish. While the slime is not a hardy creature, they are relentless in their attack, constantly hitting and running. Yeah. Apparently in this area we also have carnivorous plants. Carnivorous plants are indigenous only to the swamp. They hide under the water and pop up with a powerful bite. Fortunately, these plants are just that, plants. They're rooted where they are and can't move. Ranged weapons prove ineffective against them, as they seem to quickly duck under the water. Okay, that's good to know if we encounter any of those. It's just like a tentacle thing that comes up. And then we have the Swamp Witch. The Swamp Witch is a unique creature of the swamp. While she's slow-moving, she's very hardy and can throw a powerful fireball. Be prepared for a heavy battle using lots of healing potions that we do not have. Now I'm scared. But that seems to be the end of the creatures in this area. All right, let's see if I can get a better angle on this. Swamp Fiend? Yeah. I already forgot most of the names. But Swamp Fiend is easy to remember. At least he can't come up here? There we go. Okay. I'm just gonna probably save more than is really necessary, but better than losing progress. Looks like that's pretty much all there is in this corner of the swamp. Get through here? Yes. Nice. Okay. So it's kind of looking like there's a decent chunk of this map area that's gonna be empty, maybe? Just because, like, this is a boundary here, and this is a boundary here. Obviously, there could be parts that wrap around there, but... Oops, wrong key. Come on, Swamp Fiend. He's too far away. got the bat at least. Oh, shit. Oh, geez, there's a lot of enemies around here. I hate when these little leggy guys sneak up on you. Another structure over here. And some more bad swamp. That I think is going to prevent me from checking out this structure. Eventually, there's got to be something we can do. Something that's more useful than getting bad hints from a tree. At least with all these enemies, I'm gaining a decent amount of experience. Okay, we're coming up on this tower with the teleport pad. So we've been here before, but there's some nearby area we haven't explored. Oh, okay, there's one of those guys. Okay. That did a decent amount of damage, so I'm just gonna walk away. Oh, okay, there's more of those here. All right, I remember these guys now. Yeah, there's this area where there's just a whole bunch of them. So I think this might be somewhere we need to... Well, I've been here. We're definitely missing something somewhere we've been. Everywhere we haven't gone is either blocked by the poison swamp, or is like there might be some area beyond these guys. But I feel like we're gonna have to... I believe I experimented with the poison swamp and determined it kills you too quickly to, like, you know, try to hustle through it. So I think we probably need to deal with these guys. What's that?
I laid on my arm too much and now my hand is...
Oh no. So I'm gonna need some more health before I try to do that. I wonder if there's any like hacks for this game to give you more healing items or anything. Just continuing to worry that I'm going to struggle due to having spent all my items.
Having to manage a finite source of items makes me wonder if this could be considered a sort of survival horror game.
Exactly. That was part of my
a minute ago.
King's Quest is exactly the same as Silent Hill presentation.
Ah, yes.
Which
Did you
most of chat will have no idea what I'm talking about.
Did you ever talk about that on stream?
Eventually I will share this presentation on YouTube or something. I'm going to do another save here, and then I'm going to try to fight one of these tree guys, just because I'm curious how hard it is. like, there's a bunch of them in this area that's right next to this healing pump. So if I can fight a guy and then come back and heal and, you know, repeat that process, I could gain some experience without wasting any items, which seems pretty useful. So we'll see how it goes. Okay, and we know from the manual that we need a sword. Ranged weapons will not work on these guys. Oh. Oh, okay. It's just a regular tree now.
Huh.
And it actually did very little damage to me.
Wild.
So I'm just gonna keep taking these guys out and getting experience.
Fix those teeth trees and make them normal trees.
Nice. Hey, 6-7, good to see you. Leveled up, wow. This is great. So we're level 17 now. Dang it. Okay. I was hoping I could defeat that one before I needed to use a healing item. 'Cause I'm doing my best to not resort to that. It really feels, I mean, certainly I'm sure a speedrunner would tell you it's not necessary to kill all the enemies, but for a more casual player, it seems like a pretty good idea, at the very least, to take out all the enemies so you can get the experience and level up. And you definitely want to take advantage of these infinite healing spots as much as you can. Oops. Oh, okay, sure. You can jump up there. Hey, Cosmic Void, good to see you. We're just fighting some trees for experience. Normal stuff. For some reason, the swamp area is my favorite part of the game. Nice. I dig the atmosphere. Oh, what? Huh. A tentacle came out after I killed it.
Huh.
Huh, it happened again. Maybe that always happens, that a little death tentacle comes out. And it just didn't get me until last time. So Cosmic Void, it sounds like you've played this much more recently than I have. Do you find that things get more difficult in the swamp? I'm just curious. Again, I have not played this game since it came out, and I'm curious. There we go. What other people's experience of the difficulty has been. Oops. I feel like probably when I initially played this... Oh, geez. I don't know why I was taking so much damage there. I was probably being very thorough and killing every enemy, in part because I was, also beta testing the game. And just, trying to do as much as possible. It's been a few years. I forgot plenty. I don't remember the swamp to be too difficult. I think combat-wise, the Dimension of Death is the trickiest. The barren regions can be tricky too. Yeah, I saw some comments online recently that suggested people found the Dimension of Death to be the trickiest. Definitely, like, there were some fights in there that I think have overall been the hardest. My main challenge with this area so far has been that I think actually because I spent a lot of items in the Dimension of Death. Now I'm short on items, and there's more enemies throughout. Especially those little guys that like shoot at you and run away are kind of hard to deal with. So it's not so much that this area is the hardest. It's just it's been harder to deal with because of how the Dimension of Death went. Hey Daniel, good to see you. I feel like this is the most skipped King's Quest of them all, certainly. Hey, Joe. The swamp. The levels up to this point have been at breakneck pace. Thankfully, the swamp water will bring things down to a more comfortable crawl. Yeah, it's a little slow going. I miss especially the long jumps we could do elsewhere. Just we can't get enough speed to do a nice long jump anymore. Those are fun to do.
Does he still have such a massive backflip?
Oh yeah, the backflips are essential. I found in this area.
Can you?
Because there's these little platforms you have to jump on, and that's the easiest way to get up there.
I'm just wondering if you can get around faster by just backflipping everywhere.
Great question. Oh, come on. I swear that one's tougher than the rest. I think this is the last one. I don't want to risk it. In fact, let's save. These save files getting out of order is not my favorite. Oops. Sorry about the loud bonk there. Joe's here for you. I think I said before, but I do hate this game. Something endearing about it, but I like to make fun of it too. Yeah, I think that's reasonable. And honestly, I kind of love that type of game. Like, I certainly especially as I've been replaying a lot of these old games, I've come to greatly appreciate a game that, like, takes some risks and has some flaws over something that doesn't take any risks and is just, like, technically more flawless and, like, does everything right. I mean, really, ultimately, you can't push things forward. You can't, come up with something new without taking some amount of risks. And I think it's maybe a little hard to appreciate such a game when it's brand new, especially, if it's a series you love and, you're just looking forward to a new installment and more of what you love. But certainly in hindsight, I appreciate these types of games quite a bit. Daniel said the save system is busted, but not Space Venture save game busted. Oh, geez. I am a backer of Space Venture, and I've been not following closely, but, when they send out an update, I'll, kind of look through the email, and I hope they're doing okay, and I hope they're finally able to sort out their issues. For anyone who's not familiar, this is a Kickstarter project from the creators of Space Quest, and it's a very Space Quest style game, sci-fi humor kind of thing, and they of course raise lots of money, and it's as far as I understand, not a full-time job for them, and so it's been a little slow going, and basically very, very late in the process they realized there were some significant technical issues with their whole save system, which is ultimately like a super important part of the game, and it's not like there's just some little self-contained code that is related to saving the game. Like it's a huge part of the whole system of the game, so I think they've had a lot of struggles trying to remedy those issues, but it sounds like they are slowly making progress, and hopefully they're able to get through it and ship something they're happy with and that people can enjoy. Daniel says they have a save game bug they've been working on for 5 years. Yeah, that seems like an accurate summary, unfortunately. I missed what? Sorry, I missed some chat, and it's harder for me to scroll up here. By the way, you can get Connor to drink from the well in this level without actually jumping up there. Oh, okay. If you just get close enough to the platform, you will somehow drink from afar with his incredibly stretchy lips, I guess. And then Unsecret Crush said he must have a really long pocket straw. I guess so. Also, that is very helpful to know. Thank you for these important gamer tips. That will save me some time for sure. Now that we've found out about the bubble creature, I've been keeping an eye out for those bubbles and have not seen any of them. I really want to know if I can defeat them or not. I haven't tried to fight them at all, because I figured, it's just some bubbles.
I realize now. I was thinking of the tree guys.
I had initially thought, oh, maybe it's the bubbles that are attacking me, but when I noticed that, it didn't seem like there was a correlation. Look at that. We didn't even have to find the magic straw. Hello, Lanky. Good to see you.
In his pocket all the time.
When you finish King's Quest VIII, can you play the Colonel's Request on Saturdays? I mean, I could, but I probably will not, unfortunately. I have not yet figured out exactly what I'm going to do immediately after this game. I do want to play the more recent game by the Odd Gentleman. That is the next official and final game in the King's Quest series. But I am considering possibly taking a short break, just because there's been so much King's Quest. It's a tough call, because on one hand I'd like a little break. On the other hand, we've been doing King's Quest for so long, why stop now? Okay. How do we do on experience? Oh yeah, we're almost ready to level up again. So we got almost 2 levels out of just taking out all those tree guys. So now I think I'm going to go try to tackle some tentacle guys. I guess I'm going to go ahead and do another save here. Make sure I'm saving and not loading. Are you familiar at all with the Legacy of Kain series? It's like not a good game, but in a weird way I find the gameplay sort of similar to this one. Top-down action RPG, pretty repetitive, but kind of addictive to me.
I'm very curious if mentioning Legacy of Kain is going to summon Silver.
Yes, Silverstreak is a fan of those games. I have not played them myself. It's better than King's Quest VIII, definitely. Oh, I meant the first Legacy of Kain, Blood Omen. Okay. The other Kains are 3D, and Soul Reaver is actually a good game. Got it. Okay. I am going the right way. And again, we know from the manual that these guys cannot be fought with ranged weapons. So we're just going to have to get up close and... Oh! They just pop right off of there. No problem. And the nice thing here is we're close to leveling up, so we'll get full health in a minute. Hopefully that will happen before... Oh, there we go. Good. I appreciate that I don't have to click these guys 50 times to kill them. Just takes one, really. Okay. It might be worth hacking all those guys down just for the points, but my health's getting a little low here, so I'm going to try to play it cautious. There's got to be something somewhere. I think maybe this back corner we haven't gone to yet. Oh, what's going on back here? What is that? I'm gonna save again. It's either save again or walk all the way back to the fountain and fill up on health. So we'll try saving and then see what this is. I honestly can't tell if it's friend or foe. Hey, Siku. Gonna get leeches in that pond. We've had much worse than leeches, honestly. I would perhaps even welcome some leeches at this point. What's going on? Like, I don't know if these are like fairies or something, maybe? But they could also be bad. Let's see if I can click on them to say hello.
Hello,
There we
small
go.
creatures. Who are you?
Friends.
Wisps, stranger. I
Oh.
pollinate flowers, drink honeydew, annoy frogs, but of most import, we collect secrets. 'Tis our passion.
Where do you find such secrets?
All around. One just needs to know where to seek. If we do avoid the witch's cove, as she has been specially nasty since the dreadful tempest. Forsooth! And her poisonous water makes us so ill.
Tell me, good wisps, How can one protect himself against this poisonous water?
Tut! We know something which can guard against poisonous swamp water. In return for a nice, juicy secret.
What?
Yes, a secret. Bring us a delicious secret and we shall give you an antidote for the poisonous water.
Well, I shall try. Thank you, good wisps.
He could confess to all of the gold he's been stealing.
I'm just writing that we need a secret for the swamp wisps.
These fairies are hoarding the penicillin.
I'm gonna talk again. I'm curious if we might already, like, I can't really think of anything we learned from the
tree
that would count as a secret.
Right.
But I don't know, maybe the thing about the ladle?
Excuse me, good wisps, but
Okay.
could you explain my task again?
Assuredly. Bring us a delectable secret, and we'll give you an antidote for the poisonous swamp water.
I remember now. Thank you.
So,
I was also
does that indicate that you do not have a secret yet?
I either that or it's like an item we need to give them.
Right.
I've turned up the volume yet again because these swamp wisps are very quiet. It doesn't seem likely to me, but I am curious if this horn will. Is this anything?
We have no use
Okay.
for that, stranger. We only like secrets.
Can you
My
press
next
use
thought
the
is
horn?
maybe we need to use the horn
Right.
to hear
Yeah.
a secret. But I don't know where that would be. We're actually like literally on the edge of the map here. All right, this skull over here is where we came in. Oh, I got it.
What you got?
There's those little guys we encountered very early on. I think this is them right here.
Little guy.
That pop out of the ground. And when you get close to them, you can hear them whispering.
Huh.
But as you get closer, they like go into the ground and stop talking or something like that.
Weird.
So I think if we use our horn over there, then we can hear them and perhaps learn a secret. Hey, Dr. Shelby, welcome. So, we got a little trek in to do, which is fine. We need health anyway. Since I'm a little low, I'm gonna avoid tentacles and try to preserve my health and mushrooms. When I come back with the secret, then I'll probably... Dang it. Take some more of these guys out for the experience points. Let's see. Oh, there's the platform. Okay. Excellent. God, it's so nice to not have to climb up there.
it's all the swamp sounds or what, but I feel like I have to go to the bathroom very frequently today.
So I slowed down my clicking a little there because I was like, how many actual clicks does it take to fill up on health? And it's at least 40.
Nice.
At least when you're low. All right, I'm gonna do another save. And now that Unsecret Crush has brought up going to the bathroom, I think I could use a little bathroom break also. Excuse me. I'll let you all enjoy the swamp sounds while I do that. I'll be back in just a minute. I'm back now. I'm just trying to untangle my headphones. There we go. I don't usually have problems with these headphones getting tangled, but it has now happened twice today.
A long enough break. Oh, you're back on already?
Yeah, I just wanted to take a short break. I'll take a little bit longer one in a bit.
We were talking about this before stream. Robot Spacer has had a habit recently of going for at least 2 hours before he even thinks about taking a break.
The swamp noises are so intense.
They're so wet.
Anyway, hello, Elvish Cat. Great to see you. Hope you're doing well. Right. The little whispery guys. So they're kind of southish from here. Not sure if I've cleared out all the enemies in this direction. There might be some stragglers, and I know there's going to be some bubbles this way, so I'll see if I can finally take out a bubble creature. Just now that I've said that, maybe they will not show up. This is such an odd-looking game. Certainly odd for a King's Quest. Okay. So... Oh, dang it. Oh, I see. There's bubbles over here. I got it. Nice. All right. Who knew we could get so many tips from looking in the manual?
Imagine.
Let's use this
It is
horn.
beyond my reach.
Excuse me?
Tis
What
beyond
is?
my reach. Tis beyond my reach.
Am I not close enough? Like, I can't get too close or they'll go away. There we go.
A mask piece is in the witch's tower.
A mask piece is in the witch's tower? Oh, drat.
What happened? Did he drop it? I assume we don't need it anymore. It's just like,
Right.
that was weird.
I can't say that sounds like such a juicy secret to me.
Right. But I assume it will suffice. It's also a good tip for us. Mass pieces in the witch's tower. He dropped it. He's a chump. Can you
Oh, yeah, I got it.
approve that? Once again, Automod is trying too hard.
Automod is worried that you all are going to bully us with extremely mild criticism.
I am finding the game to be very enjoyable. It's been a little bit tricky because I blew through so many items. Automod's at it again. I blew through so many items in the Dimension of Death, the previous area, that this area has been a little bit difficult. But at least each area has had a spot where we can backtrack and get infinite health from. So that's not too big a deal. It just takes a little time having to backtrack over and over. Overall, I am enjoying the game. Like, my memory of this game was that it was a pretty good game overall. It just was very weird for a King's Quest game. And so far, I still feel that way about it. Joe, thank you so much for the subscription. I appreciate it very much. Thanks for your support. Another Prime subscription. Fantastic.
Look at all the smart people out here using their Prime
Oh, no.
subs. What happened? Did Bubbles get you?
Bubble guy got me. Can I get it with a sword? I can. Nice. Okay, I'm learning so many things today.
The red and the green bar that pops up from the bottom.
Yeah,
What are those?
red is my health, green is my experience.
Ah, okay. I know you had talked about, being able to see your experience before, but I somehow have always managed to just miss that little bit of UI detail, I think.
That pops up like that when the bottom bar has been hidden, which happens anytime I need to pop out of the stream briefly. I need to hit Control and Command on my keyboard to get the mouse out of VMware.
Okay.
And when I do that, it sends a control key press to the game, which also hides that bottom part.
I see.
But yeah, and then the 18 in the middle is our current level.
Okay. What is the subscriber badge? Joe is here for you, says it looks familiar, and I can't quite remember what you drew that to look like.
Those are all just made up from my brain. I decided, since I had kind of an adventure theme with various things like some of the emotes and the redemptions and like the gold coins, I would do different treasures for the subscriber badges. So first it goes through different types of gems, and then I actually don't remember what happens after that. And some of the ideas I have not drawn yet, because I haven't been streaming for long enough for anyone to have any of those. So, but we will eventually get to other types of treasures. Like, I think it goes through like different types of sapphire, like they get bigger and then it switches to another type of gem. Honestly can't remember if I already hit that or not. Okay. Did you miss?
I did.
Bummer.
I tossed a tissue at the trash can across the room and it went over.
Okay. Need to go past here. I just need to stick to the right where it's safe. Oh no. This is interesting because the sound is still going.
Huh.
Fascinating. That's 2 crashes today.
You need a crash camera?
Maybe. It's a good thing I've been saving often. Yeah, this is the right one. It's weird that each time it crashes, it has to copy the files again.
Huh. Could that be related to the crashes somehow?
I mean, I feel like, you know, this game came out around the time of like Windows 95 and 98. Mm-hmm. So it definitely wasn't designed to run in XP.
Sure.
And then also, it certainly wasn't designed to run in VMware Fusion the way I am playing it. So that, you know, could be presenting some, you know, maybe it makes just a little bit of a difference in, you know, like speed of things happening, or, you know, who knows what that's, you know, maybe making these crash bugs come up more frequently than they would.
Here's a random
Game crashes a lot because it's straining the confines of what is possible in a video game.
for its depth and richness and so forth. Random question that has maybe only just occurred to me now at this point in my life.
Sure.
What does the XP stand for in Windows XP?
Great question. I'm trying to dig up any information on that I might have in my memory.
Like, obviously 95 and 98, those were the years it came out.
Right. I assume they were trying to get away from, you know, having years in the version number, just because then it's like, well, it's, you know, it's 97 now. Does, you know, is your Windows 2 years out of date?
And ME was a brief thing too, right?
Yeah.
That was Millennium Edition, as I remember.
Yeah, I think it was. I honestly can't remember if there was any, like, official explanation of what XP stood for.
I'll find out if Wikipedia has an answer to this question.
Chop up some more tentacles for experience while we're back here. It's a face with a tongue sticking out. Okay. I think I better stop there, otherwise I'm gonna have to use some mushrooms. Ooh, I'm actually... Ooh. I'm super close to leveling up. Yeah, I see you. If you do it just right, I feel like you get these guys pretty reliably without getting hurt. I think maybe the key is taking a swing before you get too close.
Okay. The XP stands for experience.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Okay.
Prior to official release, it was codenamed Whistler, named for Whistler, British Columbia,
What?
as many Microsoft employees skied at the Whistler Blackcomb Ski Resort.
Fascinating. Connor really just decimates the wildlife of every area. It's a ghost town by the time he's finished. Oh, I guess this is meant to be evil, corrupted wildlife, not normal swamp creatures. Yeah, I guess so.
If anything, he's clearing out invasive species, and then the natural swamp flora and fauna can return.
Like, it was definitely made clear that the monsters in Daventry came out because all the humans had been turned to stone. It's less clear to me if that is definitively what happened at the swamp, or if these creatures are normally in the swamp. So close to that level up. I think one or two more ought to do it. Okay. Oh, there we go.
I have discovered an incredible secret.
Oh, do tell, do tell! Aye! Tell!
Well, I have learned that the witch keeps a piece of the Mask of Eternity in her tower.
No! Oh, bravo, bravo! An astonishing secret. And now, good stranger, your reward. Lo! Yon blossom!
A flower, good wisps.
Aye, sir. Eat this blossom. 'Twill protect you against the witch's poisonous water. Oh, I am so excited. Wait till Mudge hears.
Mudge? Who is Mudge?
Oh, the Swamp King, of course. You really must find him.
Interesting. Find Mudge, the Swamp King. I always thought Shrek was the king of the swamp.
Is there any more you can tell me, good wisps?
Well, we have a secret for you. Yes, for
Do tell.
you. Find the golden ladle, stranger. It has powers to cleanse the poisonous water.
'Tis good advice. Thank you, small wisps.
Okay. Oh, there we go. We're just gonna... Oh. Yep, there he goes.
What did he do?
He just devoured that enormous flower. Okay, so we leveled up there, and we're already like almost halfway to another level. So again, we've heard about the golden ladle, and we've confirmed now that that will cure the poisonous water. It already seemed like that was the case. So the question is, where might we find this golden ladle? Also, I'm a little confused. Like, we ate this flower, which will protect us from the poison, but it won't cure the poison. So, is curing the poison just like an optional thing we can do to like help
Well,
the world, or
Right.
is the flower only giving us some protection? Like, is it still gonna hurt me a little?
Like the flower is protecting you from being hurt by the water, but the ladle cleanses the water.
Right.
I'm curious if you're going to learn as you continue that specifically cleansing the water is an important thing to do for some reason.
Yeah, that could be. It also wouldn't surprise me if it's like, I've gotten the impression, like, I feel like the manual almost specifically stated even that there's optional puzzles. It at least kind of suggested that.
I missed this comment. Connor is an invasive species, if you ask me.
Yeah, it sure seems that way.
Connor, devourer of worlds.
Now that we have full health again, I think we're going to go ahead and clear out some more of these guys for the experience. We're almost to level 20 now. Becoming so powerful. We found very few health items in the swamp. Like, not even in that house we found. There's a decent number of mushrooms in the starting area, but mushrooms are not that great at healing at this point in the game, especially.
Right.
They're just kind of like a backup if you're really desperate. Like, I'm mostly thinking about the Swamp Witch at this point. I guess we'll find out when we get there if we have enough items. At least I've got, I have 3 potions that will give me a shield. I've got 2 potions that will make me stronger. So that's gonna help quite a bit. And then I do have 1 decent healing potion. So I'll probably be okay. But first I'm heading back to the water pump, heal up, and then we'll figure out which area of nasty swamp water we want to explore first. There's that area I commented on, like a tower-like portion of a structure. And we've now learned that there's a piece of the mask in a tower. So that's probably that tower. My guess is that the ladle is going to be somewhere else. So let's see what all there is here. I think, yeah, there's some amount of nasty swamp down here that's worth checking out. I think this area over here is where that structure is. I could be mixing things up, but those are the main 2 areas where we can explore. Okay. I need a little timer to remind me how long it's been since I saved. I feel like it hasn't been that long, but also perhaps it's been long enough. Let's do a fresh save slot. Oh. Gotta delete stuff. I feel reasonably safe in saying that we shouldn't need to go back to the Dimension of Death. I will certainly keep some saves from each area. I don't think there's anything in this game, like I don't think you ever get soft locked, but I'd rather play it cautious. At least to some degree. Okay. I'm just thinking about what weapon is the most useful to have out right now. Got him. Okay. Okay. So it does seem like we are completely protected from the nasty swamp water now.
Nice.
I think there's no soft lock, but as I recall, it can happen that you do have to go all the way back to the Dimension of Death to pick up a rock for the gnome level if you don't have enough for the pressure plates in that level. Okay, good to know. We left our 4 rocks from the Dimension of Death on the plates we used them on there, so that shouldn't be an issue if we need to go find those. Oop. Trying to look up here. Can't tell what this thing is here. I don't know if that's just part of the thing holding the torch or some kind of mechanism. I think there are rocks in the gnome level, but at some point you just run out, and I guess they intended for you to bring some with you. I saw something somewhere talking about killing enemies and having them fall onto the pressure plates. I'm pretty sure. So I wonder if maybe that's what they intend for you to do there if there's not enough rocks. I don't know. I was never able to get an enemy in the right spot to accomplish that in the Dimension of Death. Hey, Alsophnus. Let me know if I'm pronouncing that wrong. It's a tough task, but doable. Interesting. Oh.
Not me, witch. You.
Oh, no.
Which time?
Apparently. Shoot. We're not off to a great start here. Okay, got my shield out now. Oh, boy.
Is the shield also making you walk on top of the swamp water?
I think I just got to a better spot.
I see.
Okay, I've used my full health potion. I have no more health potions. Come on! Oh!
Did you get her?
That head just popped right off of there. Whew. Alright. That went pretty alright. I see some bubbles over here. Oh, I think that's from the water coming out here. Okay, so we defeated the Swamp Witch, but it seems like we can't get through here yet. I mean, she was attacking me first.
I didn't really absorb it at the time, but I kind of think the exchange that Connor had with the witch is like, she says, "Die, Toad," and then he basically says, "No, you."
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Said you beta test this. Did you ever play it when the witch had a bigger role? I did beta test this. My name is in the credits and everything. Unfortunately, I do not remember very well what changes the game went through as I was testing it. I certainly don't remember anything major changing in that period of time. Definitely when I started testing was later on in the development process. Like, it had already went through a lot of internal changes before then. I do have a bunch of my original beta test discs. I still haven't had a chance to do it, but at some point I want to try to load some of those up and see if any of them even still run. I don't even know if the discs will be readable. I don't think that's something I'd be comfortable sharing because I did sign an NDA, but certainly I would just kind of like to refresh my memory. And, you know, I'd be happy to share some kind of vague details about differences and stuff if I'm able to notice any.
Were you given, like, sections of the game to test at a time, or did you get, like, a whole build? Like, here's the whole game as we have it right now.
I'm pretty sure the discs I have are, you know, the full build they had available at that time.
I see.
It's like a callback to her cauldron in the final level for no good reason. That's interesting. Because I understand the witch was supposed to have more going on, you can kind of tell. Fascinating. Silver, who was also a beta tester but is not credited due to his family's wishes at the time, says, I actively remember this area being smaller in beta, much less detailed as far as I can remember. Interesting. So, I guess I kind of thought we'd get something from the witch.
Can you open the door to her house, or?
I don't see any way to do that presently. I guess, I mean, I didn't try clicking on it.
The gate is locked.
Yeah, that's kind of what I expected. And I don't see any obvious mechanism to open it. Although I do see something hanging in there that I could try shooting.
Ah, the old Assassin's Creed solution.
There you go. And that got me a lot of experience, too. Oh. Hello.
Friend?
Multiple friends. When did I last save?
I don't
think
know.
it was before the Swamp
You
Witch.
should probably save after the Swamp Witch.
Couldn't beat this witch for about 2 days back when I played it. Jeez. Just as a reminder for anyone new, I prefer not to have any... Oh, hey, we got a rock. I was wondering if that might be one. Even though I have played this before, I like to struggle with the puzzles when I can't remember them. I think that makes for a little more interesting stream if I try to figure them out naturally, so I prefer no hints or tips unless I specifically ask for them. What is... Oh no.
Huh.
Okay.
Is that a sacrifice?
Yeah, we got some kind of sacrifice happening here, I think, and then the witch's cauldron, I guess, over
Okay.
here.
The famous cauldron.
Yeah. What's... Okay. Oh, there we go.
My children of darkness, I require thy service. A human male will infiltrate. I want his prompt death.
Sounds. A vision of my opponent. Now to find him.
Oh.
So there's like, it's like a little animated diorama. There's like enemies pouring out of something and they're being handed spears as they come out. It was very interesting. Oh,
What a foul creature.
the horn.
Yeah, I was just about to ask. Didn't somebody ask you to find something?
Yeah, the unicorn
Yeah.
lost their horn, was taken from them. So we need to get that back. Oh, there's a book over here.
Cauldron is social media for evil fantasy.
It's a book of recipes.
Oh,
What is this? Goblin tartar. Take a dead goblin, remove its black heart with a unicorn horn, chop its... Oh, no, thank you.
the witch was just trying to make a nice dinner.
Yeah. Wonder why you need a unicorn horn for that.
Yeah, seems a little dramatic.
Yeah, like, also very hard to get.
Yeah. Goblin tartar must be a real delicacy.
Must be real fucking good.
You, what a foul creature.
Oh. Okay. We have a ramp here going up, and there's something on the walls, which I don't really trust. I feel like there's going to be arrows shooting out at me or something. I'm going to save again. Oh, geez. Where... I don't understand what's going on with the order of saves. I kind of think it's like the saves are in a specific order, and it's like if you delete your third save, then the next time you save, I think it'll go in like the earliest slot that's now open. I kind of think that's what's happening here, which is so wild. Yeah, it's all the way down here, the last save I made. I'm thinking about programming now, and why, like, that seems like something that would not have been that hard to address. I don't know, maybe they just thought they had more than enough save slots and nobody would need that many. But I guess I've seen people stream games for like weeks and weeks, and they only use 2 save slots, or maybe even 1 the entire time. I don't understand that type of person. I think that's wonderful for them, but I can't be that person because I grew up playing Sierra games. Like, okay, yeah. Like, I grew up playing so many games where, you know, you would literally have to go back to earlier in the game just to finish it. Like, that was an intentional part of the game design. And I've encountered other games where, like, you know, maybe you know, have some weird bug with your save game, and you know, you have to go back to an earlier save to work around it or something like that. So I'm always using every slot I can. This place is scary. I guess this... I don't think this is... Yeah, I swear that the thing I commented on being a tower was over here. But I kind of wonder if this is the tower where the Mask of Eternity is. I mean, the witch was in front of it. We know it's the witch's tower, so that makes sense. At least we're finally getting some more health items here. I hope there's some better ones. It's sure not looking like it. Seems like it would have been even harder to make it randomly position the placement. Yeah, like, I feel like the way it... Like, again, I have no idea how they program this, but, like, it seems like there are specific slots that are available, and they're in a specific order, so they're just, like, ordered in a set way, and it's like when you're saving, you're filling that first empty slot. But... surely it wouldn't have been that harder to look at the date of each save and sort them that way. But again, I can see how if you're assuming no one will ever need to have 50 different save files. Oh, that was a good item. That's a increase our strength, I think. If you don't think anyone will save more than 50 times, then it's effectively not any different the way they programmed it. Really something that beta testers should have caught. Okay, so that's all the items there. Oh, never mind, I missed one. So now we have this, oh, we can go outside also. But this looks bad. This looks like it's gonna kill me for sure. It's got spikes and it's covered in blood. So I assume I need to use a mechanism somewhere to stop this thing. But I will say right now, before I go looking for such a mechanism, if anyone's got some channel points to spend, this would be a great opportunity. Sure. There we go. Thank you, Silver.
What if it doesn't kill you?
That'd be pretty funny. Coins well spent, I'd say.
Oh gosh.
Thank you again for that redemption, Silver.
Perfect comedic timing on that whole cutscene.
I love it. Just like he feels a drop of blood and he's just like, what? I guess I'll stand here. So Swamp 9, wherever that is in this list. I think it's way down. There it is. Okay, so I'm guessing there's some puzzle out here I need to solve. From below I could see some kind of things up here. Oh, they're like gargoyles. Okay. There might also be somewhere I could climb up. Because this doesn't look like something I could interact with. I bet there's somewhere I can climb. What's going on here? Whoops. Interesting. Oh, a potion. I think that's a good health potion. For once. Nice. Are these crystals? I see some crystals. We do love a healing crystal. 4 of them, so generous. Oh, okay, this is that structure I commented on looking like a tower. I was keeping an eye out for the climbing icon and I didn't ever see it pop up. Oh. I was trying to see if I could push those things or something. Can't click on them. Guess I'll try walking closer to the wall. I'm also trying to like keep an eye out for, you know, maybe there's something I need to shoot at. That was a weird shadow. Do I have... Oh, right. I have the unicorn's horn. I wonder if it's possible I need to return that to progress.
I mean, it would be nice to return it.
Right. I just, you know, my thought was I should finish up here and then go return it. But maybe that will get me something I need to make further progress.
Right.
Oh, we do also have a rock. Oh, okay. If we throw a rock on that death plate, then it might come down and then we can like walk on top of it maybe?
Huh, okay.
That seems worth trying.
Right.
And that would explain why we were randomly given a rock. I think that was nearby. There we go. Okay. Success! Always good to be cautious. Ooh, I see a big treasure chest. Oh no!
Tis here, another piece of the mask.
The masterpiece. It belongs to my master.
I hate these guys.
Take it from me then, blackguard.
How about you?
Crap. Yeah, I got 4. I'm gonna use one. Come on. Wow. So dramatic. You hear boss music because we just had a boss fight. Oh. Excuse me?
What happened?
I have an arm now.
An arm?
Yeah.
Just like extra?
Yeah. Not one of the normal ones. He dropped his arm and I picked it up.
The severed hand of an evil creature of darkness.
It's just a hand, I guess.
I see.
Okay. I wasn't sure if I actually picked up the piece of the mask, but it does seem to be shown in this icon now. Did we actually see it on screen ever? I might have been too distracted by the enemy popping up behind.
The Emily.
Yes. Huh. Interesting that they bothered to do a little closing the chest animation. He was filled with Doritos. What's over here? What is that? Oh, it's fresh armor.
Ah, a chainmail suit. Some poor fellow's loss is my gain.
Would have helped if we grabbed that before
Yeah.
the mask.
Oh well.
All right, I think we're done here. So we still haven't found the golden ladle in the swamp. I'm guessing that's going to be in this other area we haven't been to.
I kind of wonder if there's a possibility that the unicorn will give it to you.
Maybe?
I don't know why that would make sense, but just, we haven't seen any other hint or indication of how to get the golden ladle yet, right? Just that there exists one.
Correct. We have no idea where it might be found.
It might also a little bit make sense thematically because unicorn horn is said to be capable of purifying poison substance.
Oh.
So perhaps the unicorn will have an item that they are willing to part with that would fill the same purpose.
Right. Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. Okay. It didn't seem like any arrows shot out. Maybe springing the other trap disables those or something. All right. So we also have not found like how to get to the next area. So that's another thing we're still missing. I don't know if the ladle might be required to do that or what. Almost looking like a classic King's Quest character now due to the tunic. Yeah, it definitely has a little more of a King's Questy vibe.
Holy shit.
So I think I'm gonna take a little bit of a break now. This one will be a tiny bit longer. Grab myself a snack. And then we'll play some more Mask of Eternity and figure out where the golden ladle is. So be back in a minute. Okay, I have returned with some Hello Kitty tropical pineapple marshmallows, I think they're called.
They have Hello Kitty on the packaging, obviously just holding up a marshmallow. You don't necessarily get the Hello Kitty connection.
Yeah. They got a little, you probably can't see it very well, but they got like a little jelly center in them. Very tasty snack. Okay. So I think it makes sense to do as much as we can in the swamp area before we go looking for the unicorn again. It's very satisfying to take out these bats. Just because they're kind of hard to hit. Alright. That one gets to live, I guess. Going over here just to fill out the map better. Alright, there's one of these trees over here. I guess, since we know they're decent experience points, we'll go ahead and take it out. Well.
I trust these poor people will understand my need for their gold.
Excuse me? He just said that out of nowhere.
Weird.
Like, I think yeah, I'm going towards the area where their house is.
Okay.
But what? I guess he's just thinking about it. He just feels bad, probably.
We're just preemptively planning to steal their gold.
Got it. Okay, so over here we have like a wooden platform. We'll probably need to climb up. Fortunately, there's one side with a nice climbable surface. Can't wait to steal. I'm just always looking forward to it. Stealing everything is an adventure game tradition. Absolutely. Oh, interesting. Is this actually the way out of this area? So what's with this opening here? I don't think this is gonna kill me. But I'm worried about putting my hand on a thing that I don't know what's gonna do.
Reasonable.
Save seemed faster than usual.
What is this? 'Tis shaped like a hand, but a hand much larger than my own.
Conveniently, I happen to have someone else's larger
'Tis
hand.
astounding. It worked.
Oh
The
no.
weapon will not help me here.
Oh no. This is almost worse than instantly dying. I think I'm safe where I am. Can I not switch to first person here? I'm pretty sure it's F2. "3D platforming in your Sierra game. I'm sure it'll be fine." Yeah. Yeah. I'm trying to figure out what exactly is going on here. Like, obviously these things are shooting at me, so I need to watch out for that. It looks like these platforms are at different levels, so maybe there's certain spots where the things shooting at him will go over him. But I can't tell if there's any other puzzle aspects that I'm not seeing here. I guess we're just gonna find out. Excuse me?
What's wrong? Is the keyboard unresponsive?
Yeah, but I don't know that it's... Oh, maybe it is that problem we had earlier. Huh. Excuse me a moment. I need to unplug the keyboard real quick. It doesn't take long. I just need to... reach back here. Actually, I'm gonna try just unplugging it from the front and plugging it back in.
At the beginning of the stream, we briefly talked about this. I was using this computer earlier
that
this
worked.
morning, and the nice fancy mechanical keyboard he recently got just became completely unresponsive. And it seems to be a problem with what part of our setup it's plugged into. Is that correct?
Yeah, I don't get it. It must be some weirdness between the keyboard and the monitor, which is acting as a USB hub. We've had some other issues with like the Stream Deck when it's plugged into the monitor. So I don't know what's going on, but it's just being a little weird. Fortunately, it's working now. So just had to unplug it and plug it back in. The thing that happened to Unsecret Crush earlier was different and worse. I had to like fully unplug the... Oops. Oh, okay. Oh.
He became fire.
That's gruesome.
Indeed.
Fire shot out of the thing he stepped on.
Yeah. Does that mean you stepped on the wrong thing?
I don't know. I don't know if there's certain ones you just need to learn to avoid or what. Oh god, my save file. Where's my save file? I kind of wonder if I might have to like draw out a grid and, you know, mark X's on the spots I should avoid or something like that. I assume that's the right one. Hey, Afton. Yeah, we swamping. Oh, right. I saved before I put this other guy's hand on the... Oh, God.
What happened?
I don't know why I hit the 5 key. I was trying to open the... Q is what I needed to hit. To open the inventory.
Astounding. It
I feel like I'm probably gonna die anyway, so I'll just use this as an opportunity to
a learning opportunity.
yeah.
A reconnaissance death.
And I'll just be very disappointed if I actually get through this successfully. Oh, that one. I think I went to the right on my first jump previously. So here's what I've got so far. I think there's probably like a specific safe path here. So I think maybe I'm gonna draw out a little grid so I can keep track of what's the best path to follow. I'm also gonna do another save like right at the beginning of that. Because I think this is going to take some notable amount of trial and error. The burning does look cool. Okay, let's hit the correct key.
Plus the anguished screams.
is astounding. It worked.
Will be an accurate rehearsal for when he's burning in hell for all the theft he's doing.
Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 across, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 back. Okay, well, I drew that bigger than it needed to be, but that's fine. Okay, and then we are starting here. So we know this spot's bad, because that's where we burned to death last time. So, like I was saying, I think this is the spot I jumped to first previously, so we'll try that again. Okay, so that's safe. Until that hits me, but that does significantly less damage. Okay, so that spot's bad. Whoa! Oh, okay. That's not what I meant to do. Also, I forgot to do a fresh save, didn't I? I'll get there eventually. But we have... This is good, and this is good. I think once I got to the puzzle, I was like, all right, I'm here. Let's figure out this puzzle. And then any thought of saving was gone from my mind. I'm thinking about it really hard.
Astounding. It worked.
Okay. Save. What? What just happened?
I don't know.
Did I bump the escape key? I probably bumped the escape key. I'm all out of marshmallows.
Sad.
Okay. So. I know these first two wooden stumps are fine. Maybe if I continue? No. Okay. So that wooden stump is bad. And then I'm getting hit by that. Okay, that's safe. It's fine. He'll be fine. Let's try this way. Okay, that's bad. Sorry about all the screaming. That's just adventure gaming, apparently. Oh! Our save's up here now. So helpful. We're getting there. So, 2 diagonal, and then 1 straight back, and then I think this is going to be it. Yes. And I'm going to try straight back again. No. Oh, that's also bad. Okay, shoot. Focus, please? Why aren't you focusing? It's weird. I rarely have focus issues with this camera. That's so odd. Let's try this. There we go. So I almost feel like the path I was going is not that useful. If I maybe go right and then go back to the left. I'm also increasingly curious if there's any hint anywhere as to how to get through this safely, or if this is just the way you do it. Oh, really? Oh, maybe... Okay. There's a route I did not try. A diagonal jump. So I think if I go diagonal from here... Yeah, okay, that's what I want. I don't want that. I suppose I could, like, probably save... as I go. So, like, each time I screw up, I could restore, but I don't know, that almost seems more tedious to me.
Right.
I suppose if you didn't want to map it out, that would be a little bit easier. Okay, that's bad. What about this one? Also bad.
I'm burning to death.
A wonderful recreation. Thank you.
You're welcome.
This is a perfectly fine way to do this lousy puzzle, but I do know another, I think. Interesting. Yeah, go ahead and tell me now, because like I think I'm gonna stick to this method anyway, because it's working fine and I'm almost there. I would certainly be curious what other options there are. Oh, shoot. I think I'm gonna have to take a long path here. Although, let's find out what happens here. It's probably gonna kill me. Oh, I might have put that X in the wrong spot. I think I did. Yeah. So if you have one of those hidden things potions, I know there's one in the first level and one somewhere else before this part. Yeah, I think I actually have 2 of those. Usually
really?
It makes invisible things appear. That's funny that I did not even think of that.
Have you used those at all?
What did I use? I used one in Daventry. There's that little island with the bell and everything, and I used one there. Okay. I think that's the only one I've used so far. I'm trying to remember. There have been other times where I tried to use one and then, restored when it didn't accomplish what I was hoping for.
Right.
But yeah, let's see here. I have... Is that this one?
This potion will render me invisible to those lesser evil beings. So this potion will reveal for me objects of deception, illusion, or invisibility.
Okay. So yeah, I have 2 of those.
This potion will increase my strength during battle.
Yes. Thank you for sharing that. That is very interesting. This way. And then diagonal. And then we need to go diagonal backwards, I think. Yep. Okay. Can we go forward now? No. Okay. That's the way we want it to go. I think we're almost there. Once you're through it, you might want to try it out just to see what it does. It straight up reveals the whole solution. Very silly. That's interesting. Yeah, I will definitely give that a shot. Just to see. Scream haunted me. Yeah, it's a little disturbing. I'd be real curious to know, like, what percentage of people actually thought to use the potion and also had one. Like, if you're not exploring thoroughly, or if you use one and then don't think to restore immediately when it doesn't help you at all, then Certainly quite possible to end up here without one. Okay. We did it. And then this is incorrect. That's actually the final spot, or... Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Oops. I crossed that out, but that might actually not be the final spot. I think we can jump across diagonally to the end there. So now that we have our path, let's use a potion and have it revealed for us. Ha! Wild. It's also interesting that they chose to highlight it in red, because that looks bad to me.
Sure.
But they probably just figured that was the easiest way to make it stand out.
Right.
Like, certainly green would not stand out very well in this area. I guess I would have thought, you know, like blue or white maybe would look more obviously like a safe thing.
They were probably just going for high contrast in this environment.
Yeah, sure. Okay, and that one is actually danger. All right, we made it.
Huzzah!
Yeah, I forgot his eyes glow when you're using that potion. Oh shit. Excuse me, I'm trying to... Sir? Okay. Not too bad. So,
So?
I don't know. Just, we have a chest in front of us. We also have two, like, it's like a ring on a chain on either side. Oh, what's that? First things first, let's save. Because I feel like there's possibly some sort of trap here. It's hard to tell. The other thought is that maybe just pulling the rings like disables the trap we just went through. Because there's been other cases where there's like a thing you pull to disable some arrows shooting out or whatever. What's this? Nothing? Oh, the gate closed behind us. So probably one of these opens the gate.
It's 6:37, by the way.
Okay. What's this? Was that... Did I just not notice that?
He that hath once the ladle of the sun, the perfect gold, the perfect elixir, can confer purity, virtue, peace, and love.
And love, shit. It's a pretty good ladle.
Yeah. I don't know if any of that info is going to be important, so I'm going to write it down.
Once the ladle of the sun, the perfect gold, the perfect elixir, can confer purity, virtue, peace, and love.
That does mean we're going to have to hear it a few times.
He that hath once the ladle of the sun, the perfect gold, the perfect elixir, can confer purity, virtue, peace, and love.
Perfect elixir can confer peace. Last time.
He that hath once the
Oh,
ladle of
I
the
got it
sun,
wrong.
the perfect gold,
Purity.
the perfect elixir, can
Virtue.
confer purity, virtue, peace, and love. I
feel like it's probably not that important to know, but you never know. So I'm guessing the ladle is in this trunk then. I'm still unclear on what these pulley things are doing.
Tis beyond my reach.
Oh my gosh, it's right there, buddy. Oh. What? Okay. Wait, don't leave yet. I guess I should have gone in the chest first.
A weapon will not help me here.
This is gonna close again. Yeah, okay. See, I wanted to investigate the things because I was worried there was some sort of trap here.
He that hath once the lick.
There's that ladle.
I possess a golden ladle.
Nice. Okay. So, like, do I have to do this puzzle again?
A weapon will not help me here.
Lucky you have your map, right?
Yeah. Oh, I think I disabled the things shooting out of here, but it's not clear if the fire coming out of the stumps is also disabled.
Right.
Okay. Joe's here for you says I think the fire is off. So yeah, I think pulling the one of the chains fully disabled this. Whew. Okay. Like, yeah, I had a map, so it wouldn't have been that big a deal. It's just a little bit tedious. All right. So... I'm very curious how we'll get out of this area. Obviously, now we have this ladle and we can go around. We've got a bunch of different areas here that are marked by skulls. So it seems like we want to use the ladle and clear all of that up somehow. I don't know if we just click the ladle on the swamp and it goes away. But I'm curious if that somehow like reveals our path to the next area or what. And then we also still want to go back to find the unicorn to return the unicorn's horn. The other lever opened a little panel in the wall that was hiding the lever that opened the gate. In that case, I could see what happened exactly after I pulled it. The first one I pulled, it was not super clear what it did. Yes, I did get the bow in this level. I was back behind a bunch of the evil trees with teeth. Which is definitely worth the effort. Just the best ranged weapon we've had so far, and most of the enemies in here are much easier with a ranged weapon. There's our path down. Yeah, the hammer is very cool. I feel like the bow is also like a lot faster. I mean, it's possible it's just like a feels faster than it is thing, but it really seems like I can shoot a lot faster. Okay, do a save. Now that I've made my way back here. Yeah, Joe said the hammer is slow, I think because you can only shoot again once it returns to you. Yeah. Okay. So, this is our first area of nasty swamp water. I guess we're standing in it right now. It's harder to tell exactly where it is when it doesn't even hurt you anymore. But, oh. Okay. Let's review our notes. The virtue of the golden ladle is within you. Is what the mighty Deku tree told us, which makes me wonder if that's maybe just a hint that I need to use the ladle on Connor in order to cleanse the swamp.
Interesting.
That's my best guess. Let's see, we got a secret for the swamp wisps. We got the mask piece from the witch's tower. Oh, right. We were also told to find Mudge, the swamp king, which we have not accomplished yet.
What a weird name.
And then the thing above the ladle said, he that hath once the ladle of the sun, the perfect gold, the perfect elixir, can confer purity, virtue, peace, and love. I don't know what to make of that. Like, I don't know. Like, it seems possible that perfect gold and perfect elixir are referring to items or something. Anyway, let's try this. Okay, using it on Connor has no effect. Yes, I did save the girl from the death dimension. I'm wondering if maybe this is a good opportunity to go back and return the unicorn's horn. I don't know that that will necessarily help us progress. But we ought to do it sometime, so why not now? If that doesn't help us progress, my best guess is that maybe we need to go back and talk to any of the helpful creatures we've met in this area. Like maybe the tree will tell us. I mean, the tree said that was all the hints we get. I don't know if the wisps would necessarily tell us anything at this point. And I have no idea where we would find Mudge the Swamp King.
Yeah.
Oops. I was just thinking how this seems like it'd be hard to climb up since there's not much to, put your feet on, but I guess his feet just perfectly line up with each of these boards across here.
Very convenient.
Yeah. Yeah, like, honestly, they probably, like, you know, just enabled the climbing animation there and, like, you know, positioned the boards exactly where his feet fall in the normal animation.
I was going to say that clearly Daventry uses a building standard of 1 Connor stride length.
Perhaps that is the case, yes. Okay.
What is this thing you're standing on?
Oh, it's a teleport pad.
Oh, okay.
To Daventry. The tough stuff they've told you about the ladle so far is not at all helpful in letting you know where exactly where to use it. Far as I can tell, just a basic idea of purifying stuff.
Okay.
Okay.
So perhaps it is not the swamp that needs to be purified?
Yeah, that maybe gives me a thought. Okay. I'm really curious when we're going to finally find any component of the Spell of Might.
Do you want me to consult? I just noticed I have the tab with the hint thingy open. Did you want me to consult?
No.
What do you need to do next? Okay.
I think the hint from Joe gives me an idea of what might work. I think we're free of enemies in Daventry, except for our old enemy, the walls. So it should be safe to just run around. So... Oh, right. I actually want to go the other way.
I'm gonna go start working on dinner also,
Okay.
so that I will not be tempted to tell you the thing I just learned.
Very curious.
I will chuckle mysteriously and leave the room.
So over here is where we encountered the unicorn. And I feel like there was also like a... Yeah, I think there's actually a little skull and crossbones over the swamp in front of the unicorn, which is interesting. Maybe you can show the creatures the ladle, not something I ever tried. Yeah. There's the unicorn. Okay. Let's try the ladle first. Let's see what
This
happens
will
here.
not work.
Does nothing.
Kind beast, I have found your horn. I am pleased to return it to you.
No, I cannot believe it. Methought it gone forever.
Neat.
Sir Knight, I wish to thank thee for the return of my horn. As thou canst see, my true form hath been restored. To show my gratitude, I present to thee this small crystal pyramid. It once sparkled clear and bright, but since the evil magic, it hath dimmed and darkened. I know not why. Perhaps thou canst seek the cause.
I am honored, noble beast. The mysterious darkening of yon crystal may be difficult to learn, but I am willing to try.
By the Lord of Sunshine, 'tis evident thou art the one chosen. Be well, and good speed.
Whoa. Cool. Honestly, I love a lot of the animation in this game. It's very neat. Like the transformation from beast to unicorn was very cool, and that fanciful little teleporting away animation. Also, one that comes to mind, there's that enemy we encountered in Daventry that like spears came down and the spears formed into the enemy, just like different, like deforming from one 3D model into another. Very cool. So I'm curious about this poison.
This will not work.
Okay.
This will not work. A small crystal pyramid dimmed by a mysterious darkness.
Okay. So my thought with the ladle is maybe, like, based on the two hints we've had about the ladle, as well as what Joe said, I kind of wonder if maybe we need to, like, drink with the ladle, and then that will allow Connor himself to purify the water.
This will not work.
Okay. My first thought was maybe the pump, the water pump in the swamp, but I thought I would try it here just to see what happened. I guess I'm already full on health. Okay. Pretty sure we have nothing else to do in Daventry, so back to the swamp. So we do still have some bats to kill here. Come on. I'm getting this bat. There we go. Did you meet the little girl back in Daventry? I did. Let's go say hi again just for kicks. Yeah, we talked to her and she's like, here, you can have my family's money, which I honestly feel like we had maybe already taken some, but it's possible I'm mistaken. It was just all the neighbors we had robbed. Oh, okay. I saw these shutters flapping. I was like, did she just like close the door on me or something? But no, it's just shutters.
Gwenny, do not venture outside. Protect yourself till this madness comes to an end.
Aye, good sir. Do not worry about me. I shall stay here safe and sound.
Okay. She should not be in charge of the family finances. Yeah, like if she hadn't given me that money, they could have been the one family that was able to get by after this incident has been resolved. Now everyone in Daventry is going to be broke, including the king. After Connor's ransacking. just trying to think of what else I could try to do with the ladle. Ah, geez, it's 7. No, I don't want to hit. Get out of here. I don't know if y'all could hear that, but Unsecret Crush just stuck her head in the door and said, "Do you want a hint?" I know she's dying to divulge the information she learned. No, I don't want to save right now. I do want to save after I teleport back to the swamp. Of course, now that I've said that, I'm like, oh god, what if it crashes during the loading screen? I like thinking of everyone coming back to life at the end and all their money and boots are gone. And Connor is the richest man in town now for some reason. Okay. Okay, let's save now that we're back here. Gotta go eat dinner. Good luck making it out of the devious swamp. Thank you for that, and I hope you enjoy your dinner. Thanks for hanging out. I am not going to go too much longer, but I do want to try a couple things here. At least one thing. Let's see if we can figure out the solution to the swamp. To purifying the swamp, that is.
This will not work. This will not work.
Okay. I didn't feel super confident in that, but it seemed worth a shot. I'm trying to think of what else we have. Like, my main thought here is you need to use the ladle item on something specific. And then the other possibility is maybe we need to combine it with something. But I don't really know what we would combine it with. Like, the one hint we got was, he that hath once the ladle of the sun, the perfect gold, the perfect elixir, can confer purity, virtue, peace, and love. So, like... Maybe we, like, the ladle itself is gold. So you know, maybe we need to combine it with an elixir somehow. That was why I was thinking of, you know, drinking water from it. You know, the nectar of the gods. And then the tree also said the virtue of the golden ladle is within you. So that's what made me think, you know, we need to use it on ourselves somehow. Maybe, you know, drink water from it, something like that. But so far, that's not getting me anywhere. I think since the tree is right here, I'm going to go try talking to the tree again and see what happens. I can't say I'm really expecting it to have much to say to me at this point, but it seems worth a shot. Oh.
That is all, Connor of Daventry. I speak no more. Only gold, Connor of Daventry.
Okay. Only gold. So that does make me think we need an elixir. We need some sort of liquid to combine with it. Can't use it on normal swamp water. Is it... Well, I was about to say, is it possible I need to go back to the dimension of death? But the manual... What the manual said about backtracking seems to suggest that would not be necessary. So I'm just going to wander around some more and ponder this dilemma. I'm trying to think if there's just anything anywhere else we've encountered that would make sense. I can't help but feel like I'm going to be annoyed when I find out what the solution is. I think, I assume you're listening on Secret Crush. If you are still dying to give me that hint, I think I would accept it. You probably will be. Yeah, just that's why I'm willing to accept a hint, is just I feel like there's not a solution that makes sense. Or that I'm likely to think of anytime soon on my own. And also, I don't want to be thinking about this the entire next week until we play this again.
How does one typically use a ladle?
I mean, you know, spoon up some soup and put it in a bowl or whatever. You know, might take a sip from it yourself.
Say what you just said out loud again and think about it.
Oh, the cauldron. Gosh dang it. Thank you. That was a very good hint. And conveniently, I'm right here. This doesn't seem like something you'd want to drink, but I guess it's going to purify it, so it's fine.
'Tis a wondrous magic.
Oh. Is that the Swamp King?
Greetings, Champion Eternal.
Who are
What's
you,
up?
Sir Snail?
I am King Mudge. This swamp is my realm, and all here are my subjects. I understand you slew the vile witch.
Aye, I did, sire.
How wonderful. I couldn't tolerate that old biddy, especially after she poisoned our lovely swamp. But now, because of you, our water is pure once more. I wish to express my supreme gratitude, Sir Champion.
I humbly accept your appreciation, sire. But pray, can you give me counsel on...
Stay. We must quickly devise your exit. Now, Champion, behold, the portal to the underground realm of the gnomes.
Wait! Where are you going?
Cool. I do a save real quick before we hop in there. And then we'll teleport on in, and that'll be it for today. I just want to check out the beginning of this area. And I'm excited we'll have a whole new place to explore next week. And I think, finally, an opportunity to use some of that gold we've been hoarding. Whoa. A little out of breath there.
This must be the realm of the gnomes.
Must be. What are we doing, Nichols? Oh, the gold. Got it. Alright. Oh, nice. Love to see those healing crystals. Okay. Oh, another pile of mushrooms over there. I see a rock. I'm gonna get that rock, just to make sure I don't forget about it. All right. We made it to the... I already forgot what it's called. Realm of the Gnomes? Something of the Gnomes. So, that is it for today. We're doing pretty good here, I think. Once again, we have crossed off almost everything on the checklist. Again, we still have our Spell of Might. I was pretty confident you didn't encounter a basilisk until fairly late in the game. So all along I've been pretty sure that's not something we can complete, at least until later. So that's no surprise. Oh, we did finally return the unicorn's horn. We now have 2 out of 5 mask fragments. And we've crossed off pretty much everything else on our checklist. So we're making great progress. Schedule. My family is heading back to Germany today, so things should be a little more regular around here for August. Later in the month, we are planning to visit Unsecret Crush's family, but that's not until the very end of the month. So we should be able to keep a more normal schedule for a while, which means that on Tuesday, actual Tuesday, Spooky Tuesday is back on Tuesdays this week. I will be continuing the Dagger of Ammon-Ra. The last stream was kind of wild, and I am dying to play more of it. And a week from today, I will continue Mask of Eternity. And we will spend some money in Gnome Town here. Unsecret Crush will be back on Monday evening. I am assuming the plan is to play more Genshin, just because there's a limited time event that I know she's anxious to get caught up on. And eventually she'll be getting back to Persona 3. So, all that said, let's find somebody to raid here. I think I know what we're going to do. Sharkmania is happening over on Emma Pearl's channel, and I am dying to know more. She's playing some retro shark games. I believe she is only eating shark foods, which, as I understand, does include goldfish crackers. And I think that'll be a good time for everyone. Thank you all for hanging out. Appreciate you very much. Efton, good to see ya. Joe and Yuki, thank you again for your Prime subscription. That's very kind of you. And anybody else that's watching, I appreciate you. I hope you have a good weekend, and I hope we'll see you around. Take care, y'all.